In this video, I'm going to show you some of the features that are available with modules within Canvas. Now, you've already used modules, and you've seen that a module is a way to organize your content, to kind of organize the way that students experience it, or the order and the way in which they access your material. Now, you may have several units. Hopefully they have better names than Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3, but you can even, using module settings, you have even more control over when a student can access these assignments within the module and what order they have to go in. So I'm going to take a look at this example class that may look like yours. In Unit 3, I'm going to go over here, and if you find some people call it the snowman button, because he's a skinny snowman, but the 3 dots button here, and once you hit that, you will hit Edit. That takes you to the module settings, and you have an option to lock this module until a certain date, and you can pick when it would unlock for students to access. So you could build your items, and you could leave them unpublished, but publishing them and locking them, I guess, lets them see what's coming, but they can't get to it until that certain date. Another option to kind of limit their access or control their access would be to add a prerequisite. So if I press this button, I could then select that Unit 2 is a prerequisite, that they must finish everything in Unit 2 before they come to Unit 3, and Canvas will lock them out. You could add more than one prerequisite, so perhaps, something of that nature. Now, I feel like, pause, make sure you hit that Update Module button, because that is your save. When you get to this moment here, it warns you about students that may have already been in the course. I just tend to hit Continue, and that will be fine. You'll see these prerequisites here. I feel like this is really more useful if it's something that's kind of self-driven, but you may have something where it's like they cannot use this material, they can't understand this material until they've done the other one, and you may want to force them to get through their linear functions before they go to quadratic functions, for example. But that will give you a little tooltip to know that you have your prerequisites set up. I want to show you what that will look like as a student. You may have noticed this in your Canvas training course that you're working through. If it has a prerequisite that I have not completed, then it's just all grayed out. So I can see the things that are coming my direction, but I can't even click on them until, for example, this one says that my prerequisite is task 0. I have to go through everything in task 0 and at least visit it. If it's an assignment that with a submission, I need to submit it as well. I'm going to visit the first item, I'm going to visit the second item, and then when I go back and look, because I've visited those two, now these things open up in that module. So if you need to kind of limit their access or restrict or have some control over their ordering, module settings allow you to have more control.